Yeah, Kendrick, get ready. Last time we talked, the parade was off in Dallas, and now it's back on.
Come on, man.
We getting ready to go. We getting ready to win this thing now. With the news we got today.
Come on, man. You know that you wishing on God's downfall, praying on God's downfall. What's wrong? What are you doing right now, man? What are you doing? As it come to this?
Yeah, it really has.
I guess
really has.
Desperate people. Desperate professions come with desperate action.
Nope. Yep.
Well,
sometimes you just gotta be a man in the nuts.
No. Damn. Okay. It's kind of harsh right there. I'm pretty sure people at Oak Cliff Fellowship probably wishing somebody needed nuts, but maybe he probably wished if somebody needed him and nuts himself, he would be in the situation he is right now. But anyway, that's here or there.
I told you, man, you can't talk about them like that. That's my church, man. Can't do that, man.
It's all on Facebook and Twitter, so everybody talking about it now. I'm pretty sure when the news come on, it's probably gonna be on Channel 4 News, Channel 8.
It's already circulated through the news. It's been on all
of them. Man. Woo!
Yeah, shout out to Oak Cliff. They got my pastor laundry out here in the streets, man.
Shout out to Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship, man. Y'all stay in good spirits. I'm pretty sure for the last 4 or 5 months, your pastor will be really good spirit.
Just let it go, man. Just let it go, man. Just leave it at that, man. Just leave it at that, man. Just leave it at that, man.
Yeah, this is the circle of life. Anyway, what's up, guys?
Circle life is actually what's got us all here today. Now that you think about it.
Oh, do tell. What you explain?
I'm saying it's the circle of life of why we're all here today.
Okay. I buy into it. All right, guys. We are here. We're back for a broadcast. It's a broadcast? Yeah, a broadcast. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot that's basically unpacked. You know, we got injury news. We got team in desperate mode. What's going to happen for game 3 in the AAC tomorrow? We got Cowboys. You know, we got Caitlin Clark news. Where's return? Where is it? Is it occurs with her and Team USA? You know, it's got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. It's got a lot of things, a lot of things. So I'm all for it. Also, we got Laker news. You know how much I really despise the Lakers. They're with their messy stuff. I guess they all got messed on them. But I like to talk about.
I'm just trying to understand why they had all this coverage. They had all this coverage about the Lakers and Dan Hurley coming to the Lakers. All of it just for him to decline.
Oh yeah, you know what? You know, of course, yeah, man. Had all that coverage. Last Tuesday, it was Game 1 of the NBA Final. Last Tuesday, right? Or was it Wednesday? Was it Tuesday? Last Tuesday?
Yeah, since the final started.
Yeah, the first day and night of the final. Just woes coming in the wee hours of the morning, talking about the Lakers. The Lakers held their vision, tunnel vision, to Dan Hurley. He's headed to LA to discuss the preliminaries of a multi-million-dollar lucrative contract. Stay tuned. And boy,
it was so lucrative. It was only 6 years and $70 million.
Yeah, 70. That made it six highest. It made him the 6th highest head coach in the NBA.
That Hurley looked at that paper and said, "Are you out your damn mind? Are you really out your damn mind? You want me to do what for what?
I got the governor. I got the governor of the state I coach in already said, I don't have to worry about no money. You want me to sit up there take a demotion, a pay cut, and I ain't even guaranteed I'm gonna have full control of the ingoings and outgoings of the organization like I did at UConn. You must be crazy.
You must be smoking the weed that they got up here.
When he told him I give you a decision when I head back home, that should have been writing on the wall right there.
So Kendrick Perkins said they should have never let him walk out the room. Like, hell, you already disrespected him with the low ball offer.
Yeah, that low ball offer. Let's see. Yeah, I know what. You know what? I feel sorry for Woj, but I kind of don't now. He made his own self look like a mark for the Lakers, and then sitting up there trying to save his ass. Somebody, it was a lucrative yesterday on NBA TV. Somebody, it wasn't no lucrative deal, Woj. That was a low ball over. Yeah, Luka. Woj jumped on me. I don't see why he wouldn't take so lucrative. There wasn't no lucrative deal, man. That wasn't no lucrative. I'm gonna tell you now. If listen, you want a man to actually leave his dream job, leave where his family is, leave where he's always grew up and lived at on the East Coast, Jersey City, his dream job, the coach UConn Huskies, in Connecticut. You want him to leave all that to where he knows he's won 2 national championships. He's not getting fired. Nobody's firing him. No, if he leaves, it's because his own choosing to leave. He's not ever getting fired. And he is basically, I know in universities they have ADs and presidents. Well, when you're a guy like that, when you those kind of coaching college establishments, you don't have a boss. You are the AD. You are the president. They have ADs and presidents, but they run everything through those guys. Those guys want to make the final decision. And you tell him to leave all that to take a low ball off of the coach LeBron James, what, 2 years? And even at that, I'll tell you this right now. Let Dan Hurley not make the playoffs next season, or miss the playoffs the next 2 seasons. This is a long-term thing. He'll get his ass fired just like anybody else. That's the Lakers. They don't keep coaches. So I wasn't surprised. I told my threads, he ain't taking that job.
I'm the biggest LeBron James fan in the world either, but I wouldn't have took that job either.
Listen, they've had 2 in the last 4 years. That's what I'll tell on my threads. In the last 4 years, they've won a championship and went to a Western Conference Finals. And through those 4 years, they went through 2 coaches. Let the Mavs pick on that and see if you got job security in LA. You don't. You just don't. So, my goodness. But enough about the fakers. Let's talk about what we want to. Let's talk about what's the main news in DFW. Game 3.
Well, if you don't mind, I will take care of that now with a little breaking news. Well, Kendrick, we start with this breaking news today is why I got I didn't get excited for the injury. I got excited for the fact that the Mavericks are about to win the championship now because Kristaps Porzingis, give me a second here, has suffered a torn medial retinaculum, allowing a dislocation of a tendon in his right leg that is day-to-day. Kendrick, where the hell are these injuries coming from? What the hell is this?
It's another tale in the life of Kristaps Porzingis. Let me read.
This is the second injury that I had to look up.
Let me read something. Up. I was reading from our boy Nick Van Essig. He got a tweet from Brian Sutter, an MD, and he reads it like, and the tweet reads like this: The medial reticulum is like a seat belt that keeps the tendons in place as they course around the inside of the ankle bone. There are 3 tendons that travel along the inside of the ankle, and that seat belt keeps them secure in place. The posterior tibialis tendon is one of the said tendons. So these things basically hold his ankle together. These tendons that basically he's torn basically hold his ankles together, meaning that he's not going to play. I know.
It keeps his knee. It keeps the knee from twisting or turning.
Yeah, it's attached all to from the ankle all the way up to the knee. basically got 3 tendons that hold his ankle up, traveling up his leg to his knee together. Basically, when I'm reading here, Walt, I know Kristaps trying to basically play coy and low ball it, but if this is like what it says it is, I don't see him playing the rest of the series. If he does play, what conditions? Basically, we saw him when he injured himself. Well, in game 2, he could barely move. We saw him barely be able to even jog down the floor, and they had to take him out. I think that was the first or only lob that the Mavericks hit, and that was because Daniel Gafford basically beat him down the floor because he couldn't move, and beat him for a lob dunk, and immediately had to take him out. So we'll see. I think the Celtics, Joe Mazzulla basically said that he's hurt. And now Kristaps trying to put on a brave face for everybody. I'll die out there. Well, apparently your leg already died out there. So if you can't move, you can't play. And apparently with this injury, it ain't a certain you can just wrap it up, or put a brace on it. So if he tried to come out there and play, advantage Mavs, immediately attack him. Immediately attack him and see what he can do. But like I said, the Boston Celtics haven't been starting him. It's been Al Horford. The only thing is Al Horford's going to have to play a boatload of minutes. How that's going to pan out as the series goes on, I do not know. Al Horford is an older player, so if the Mavs they got a dream here, a dream come true here, because the bottom line, Kristaps Porzingis, I'm not offensively, even though he had a great game 1, but defensively, he has been a problem for the Mavericks, especially shot blocking. If he's out, the Mavericks have a full advantage to get back in this series, and if they can extend this series, Walt, if they can extend it, that keeps Al Horford, who's I think the oldest player left in the play out of both teams. He's the oldest player. He's 38, 37. Him having to play a lot of minutes, and that could wear him down as far as his availability goes. As the series, if the Mavericks can keep this series going, extend it, going on and on. So it's important to the Mavs to win game 3, and just keep this series going and see what happens. Because like I said, Tatum hasn't played well. Neither they've gotten contributions from other guys. Tatum, I think, is shooting 30% from the field, about 20% from 3, so he hasn't been good. Brown has been average. Now Holiday's was great game 2, and then you got White. They still got talent, but that's a big blow for the Celtics.
If you go back and look at game 2, if you remember, the Mavericks were rolling before Kristaps Porzingis came in the game.
Yeah.
Once Kristaps Porzingis came in the game, that's when things changed a little bit.
Yeah. And like I said, it ain't just because of his scoring. Him scoring. It's because of his presence on the defense end. Like I said, able to change shots. He deterred. Well, I think he deterred at least about 3 or 4 shots. In game 2, as they did also in game 1. I think who's that? Kyrie and Maxey, also Junior, also got their shot changed by his presence offense. So big blow for the Celtics. Hey, Mavs need all the help they can get. Take it.
Definitely. The championship run is back on. Here we go. We back. We're going to the final. We about to win the finals.
Well, let's hold on. We got to talk about one Kyrie Irving and what's going on with him, because Kristaps or no Kristaps, the man hasn't made a 3 in this series.
Now he's got one less big to worry about jumping in front of him for a 3, because that's all they were doing whenever they would put Porzingis and Horford out there to guard him. So once he got around them, then he met a guard, and that's all that was. But now he's only got to worry about one of them. So now he's gonna get going. Now he's gonna get going, or he should be fine and getting going. But we talked the other night. I think that the Mavericks need to. Now that Kristaps Porzingis is here, I was like, the Mavericks need to go small. But now they don't have to do that.
No, they don't have. If he's out, which I'm thinking he's out. If he tries to attempt to go in there, he's going to be ineffective. I mean, he can't move. That kind of injury, while I was reading on it, it don't get better with just he has to sit for that thing because it's torn. He has to sit for that thing to heal. He has to basically be non-active for that thing to heal up, and him still playing on doesn't help it. So we'll see. But like I said, it's a big advantage for the Mavs. They got to take advantage of it, and we'll see what happens. Well, we got any interviews?
Yeah, we got tons of them.
Okay.
Mavs in 7 now from LeVar.
Okay, LeVar.
Yeah. Well, we definitely winning the series now. I believe we got Coach Kidd up first. So let's go to Coach Kidd and hear what he had to say.
Okay, Coach.
Who we got? Tim, right here on the left on 2. Thank you.
Jason, how do you assess the job you guys have done defensively on Tatum so far? I mean, obviously he's not shooting great, but he's still doing lots of important things. Is that kind of, when you're playing an elite player like him, is that kind of the best you can hope for sometimes? Is that you take something away and hope the rest doesn't hurt you too much?
Yeah, I think we're just, he's one of the best players in the world. So you're trying to just make it tough. And that's all you can do is, hopefully guard the first move, guard the second move, guard the third move, and contest. And the guys are doing that at a high rate and just trying to make it tough on them.
Yep. Third row in the center.
In game 2, it seemed like you utilized Dante Exum a little more as a third ball handler next to Luka and Kyrie, and he provided some defensive versatility. What did you see from that combination? Is that something you could potentially lean on more in game 3?
Yeah, I thought Exum did a great job in game 2, and so we'll look to see if we can get that combination out there a little bit more as a third ball handler. Defensively, I thought he did a really good job, and then he's one of the few that's made a 3 in this series, so he knocked down the open 3, and so we're going to need that a little bit more from him. But I thought the pace that he came with was really good.
Let's talk about that real quick, Kendrick, because there's been a discussion going on about who should bring the ball up and who shouldn't. And I told you, and I said the Mavericks had their best success when Dante Exum was the ball handler, and Luka was off the ball. I mean, it definitely worked because as we've seen, Luka here he keeps getting his cookies taken by what's the name? By Jaylen Brown. Remember Jaylen Brown? He said I'm strapping him in. I'm strapping him in on this deal here.
Well, turnovers have been an issue for Luka. He had eight turnovers. In yesterday, not yesterday's. What was that? Was that Sunday's game? Was that game Sunday? Okay, Sunday's game. But it's kind of like to me, damn if you do, damn if you don't. The reason why he's basically probably feel the ball is in his hands more because he's not getting much out of anybody else, even with open shots. And Kyrie's ineffective, so the pressure's basically on him. So he's basically kind of reverting back to whether you want to call it bad habits or old habits to basically try to keep his team in it until Kyrie wakes up or somebody can actually hit a jump shot. But the Celtics, like I said, the Celtics, Joe Mazzulla has decided that he's going to pressure Luka 94 feet with the ball. He's going to pressure him, make it tough on him with bigger defenders like Tatum and especially Brown. Brown's a great elite defender, and make it tough on him and see can he. Not saying he's going to make him turn it over all the time, but to put him in uncomfortable situations. And also, if you notice on the pick and rolls, the Boston Celtics, like we talked about in the last show, Boston Celtics are basically taking the corner threes away and the lobs away from Luka. They're basically saying we're gonna make you score the ball. If you score 40 or 50, fine, but we can't have you be a playmaker. And what are they doing now? Since now guys aren't hitting shots, based on hitting any shots. Basically, what they're doing, they're rotating the defender from the weak side and just rotating them on the Luka whenever he brings the ball up, when they don't put pressure on him, and and picking his pocket there. Because basically they're saying we don't believe any of these guys other than Kyrie can hit shots. And like I said, until guys listen, like I said, Walt, you said it perfectly. This is a series about your coaching and your stars. But guys, when they're open, have to hit shots. You have, I mean, I watched the game back. There were 11 plays with Dallas Mavericks players other than Luka or Kyrie had open shots, and they were 1 of 9. That can't happen. I mean, you're a professional basketball player. You have to hit open shots, or if they're going to continue pressure Luka on ball and then send a double team, and also do the same thing with Kyrie. When Kyrie gets past his first defender, they'll rotate the defender over there, because if Kyrie gets the ball up and the guy doesn't make a shot, then they play great defense. They're just saying we're going to live with guys having open shots, and we trust that they're not making them, and the Mavericks are making them. So we talked about it in the last game. Maybe it's the time to call for THJ. I mean, maybe he can get hot. You know, that's basically what
at least he'll jack the shots up, even if he don't have them. Unlike Maxi's not shooting the ball at all. That's not good. Maxi's gonna have to put some shots up.
Maxi's turned down 3 shots. Maxi, I watched the game back. He turned down 3 wide open shots.
Now Tim Hardaway Jr. would never.
And if you're not confident shooting the ball, listen, if Kyrie and Luka are breaking down the defense, they're bringing down the defense, and they kick it out to you, and you don't shoot the ball, you basically ruin the play, because now you're rotating it back to them. So they're like, well, damn. I mean, now the play's ruined. I'm in hero ball mode, and I got to create a shot just off the jump, because those Kyrie and Luka are doing that to create shots for you. You have to shoot the shot, make a miss. You can't be scared not to shoot it.
Yes, very true. All right, let's continue with Coach Kidd.
Mike, go ahead.
Jason, it seemed like the Celtics are doing a lot of pre-switching whenever Luka tries to get isolation on a big. I guess what's the best way to counter that?
Yeah, I think when you look at their defense, just understanding, I thought Luka did a great job of getting off to a great start, scoring. It's just understanding who's on and who he's involving in the pick and roll, and just we have to do a little bit better job of that. But I thought he's getting where he wants to go.
Steve over here on the left.
Jason,
Yep.
what do you think the shift to Dallas will mean for your team? Particularly, it's cliche, but the role players, and they say that they play better in home games.
That's what they say. We'll see. We're home. Understanding that Boston held serve, and that's what we're talking about, is just focusing on Game 3. We felt there in Game 2 we had opportunities that we just let get away from us, and so for us at home, protecting home court, but the cliche is role players play better at home, so we'll see.
Eddie, back right.
Jason, how do you walk the line between urgency, which is obviously growing, and telling everybody to relax and chill out a little bit?
It's easy to say relax. I think the urgency started for us a while back, so I think we're used to that. I think the game of basketball is about makes and misses and capitalizing on mistakes. And we just haven't had that, opportunity to capitalize. We're getting stops. We turn the ball over. We give up a 3. Understand coming down a stretch, we had to play perfect. So hopefully we can get, the game is close coming down a stretch, and we can capitalize on their mistakes. But there's 2 teams playing, so we can relax and enjoy this and have fun. And that's what it's all about, and hopefully we can do that tomorrow night.
On your left, standing in the back.
Hey, Coach, they had a lot of success, it seemed, in game 2, going to a little bit more 4 out, 1 in, Drew or White in the dunker spot. I'm wondering what the changing of that spacing does to your defense. What kind of challenges does it provide when you got a guard down there, down low?
Yeah, you know, you look at White and Holiday are comfortable. Holiday is very comfortable in the dunker. He plays as the big, being able to not just put the ball in the basket, but also to be a playmaker from that position. He's a willing passer. When you talk about a point guard or a versatile guard, those two can play make from there. And so they put a lot of pressure. It's a little different when you have smalls in the dunker. And so for us, we had to do a little bit better job of understanding who's down there. Again, Boston's a very talented team. When you talk about the 4 around 1, they got 4 shooters on the perimeter, and they can play make, and they're very willing passers. So there's sometimes in this league you got to give up something, and right now they're taking advantage of that.
Last question right here.
Jason, how was your experience of playing NBA Finals in this building, and what does this franchise mean to you, first as a player, now as a coach?
Yeah, I think this is an incredible atmosphere to win that championship in 2011. The city is incredible. They love their Mavs, and so to win it then and then now to be here in 24 is special because you don't really get an opportunity to do that. So I understand the opportunity that I have to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks is a dream come true, but we're trying right now to figure out how to win one game, and that's the next one tomorrow night.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Well, he's definitely right about that. We definitely got to figure out how to win one game. Kendrick, if I had to, chat me up real quick. What do you think the Mavericks need to do to win one game? What is it that you feel they need to do?
I'm gonna quote Coach Kidd. Other guys got to join. Other people got to join the party. Interesting stat. I framed from Stat Mamba while Coach Kidd was talking. In these finals, Luka Doncic, 8 3-point makes. He's shooting 38. He's shooting 38% from 3. The rest of the Mavericks, 5 3-point makes, 15.6% from 3. So Luka has made more threes than the entire rest of the team, the entire Mavericks team. He has 8. The rest of the Mavericks have 5. That's not going to get it done. It has to be. Kyrie's got to join them. Like we talked about it. Listen, we talked about it ad nauseum. You, me, and Tovas, we talked about it ad nauseum. The Mavericks have to have Luke for them to win the series. Luka and Kyrie have to go off. There's no other way around it. It can't be just one of them have a great night. Both have to have great nights for them to be able to win to win games in this series. Celtics don't have to have that. I was looking at the Celtics. They had an interesting stat I was looking at before. The Celtics scoring in the finals. Jaylen Brown is averaging 22 points a game. Drew Holiday's averaging 19. Jason Tatum's averaging 17. Derek White's averaging 17. And Kristaps is averaging 16. They're the second team in NBA history to have 5 players averaging 16 or more through the first 2 games of the finals. The last time that happened was the 1968 Celtics. Like I said, like we talked about before, Walt, the Celtics don't have to have Brown and Tatum go bananas for them to win games. They just don't. They because they have guys who can also contribute. Remember, Drew Holiday was a former multi-all-star. He's a champion. I mean, just recently. Derek White, one of the best 3-point shooters in the last 5 seasons. He's been one of the top 3-point shooters. Also, all-world NBA defensive team player. Then you got even though he's hurt, Kristaps Porzingis, coming in before he got injured, was an all-star, a guy who averaged 19 points a game. And so you got all these guys that can play. And like we told again, at every point in the game, they always have 5 guys out there who can shoot. And who and at least 3 or more guys out there who can play, make, and shoot. So they're never without pressing on the defense. They like to drive and kick for threes, or break you down and get to the basket for layups. That's their offense. And the Mavericks missed we talked about the Mavericks missed a grand opportunity. Last game, the Celtics shooting 25%, but the Mavericks from 3, and that's the Celtics ball game. But the Mavericks, hell, shot 23% from 3 themselves. So if they're going to get back in this series, Kyrie and Luka both have to go off for 30. They got to have monster games. I even suggest
we need a 60+ point game from both of them.
Yeah, I even suggest one go for just to make it comfortable. One goes for 40, and the other one goes for 30. Whoever won, whichever one, it doesn't make me none. And also, guys, like Coach said, we're gonna find out tomorrow. They said, like we said, guys, role players shoot better at home. I suggest the Josh Greens, the Derrick Jones Jr., the PJ Washingtons, the Maxi Klebers. I suggest that happens when you have open shots to hit them. Tim Hardaway, if he gets his opportunity, also Jaden Hardy and Dante Exum. You get your opportunities and you're wide ass open, make your shots. I'm not saying you got to make all of them, but if you take 5 basically practice open threes, you should be able to hit 2 to 3 of those guys. You should be able to hit three of those. And if you hit shots, that changes Missoula and the Celtics' way defensive thinking tremendously. Now excuse me. Now they can't just come with a double team off a pick and roll, or switch, or do that high switching like they like to do, or cover or play or basically pack the rim when Luka Kyrie penetrate. Now they have to play even, and then now you can get the lobs. Now you can get the corner threes like you want to. But until they do that, it's going to be problem after problem running offense.
Yep. Very, very 100% true with everything you said there. To your point, also, like you said, we need somebody to come with him. I mean, we got to figure out Junior. Junior has been non-existent.
He's been bad.
It's not good for a guy who wants to stay here in Dallas for a contract either.
Man, he's a lot of money, but he's that too good. If anybody looked at them first 2 games, they say the vet Bimmer's where he's at. But like I say, it's a man's league, and guys aren't making shots. I mean, and the beauty of this thing is, unfortunately for the Mavs, it's the gift and the curse. When you're playing in a stage like the finals, now everybody's watching you. Now everybody's not looking up your numbers during the season as they weren't really caring about you because you played for the Dallas Mavericks and until recently you wasn't relevant. Now you got Stephen A. Smith looking up Maxi Kleber's numbers. Now you got the people on FS1 looking up PJ Washington's 3-point numbers. Now you're known. And that looking up Josh Green numbers. Now you're known. Now when you on the stage, you can't hide like you could when you was on Bally's underneath Mark Followell and Mark Followell and Derek Harper and Mark Cuban and the whole game at Dallas Maverick presentation up there. Now it's a national thing. Everybody knows you're not playing well. Everybody looks at your numbers throughout the season and say, boy, these guys really aren't that good. So now it's time to show and prove, because the spotlight's not just on Luka and Kyrie. It's on you guys also. You need to knock down open shots. Not the Mavericks offense ain't designed for you to play a major part in it, but it is designed for you to at least do your part and just make your damn shots.
All right, well, we've got Luka at the podium. We can listen to hear what he had to say about this upcoming game. Let's hear from Luka.
Okay.
We'll take first question towards the middle there on the right. Just wait for the mic.
Luka, Kevin Gray, Mavs Radio Network. Two-part question. One, how are you feeling after game two as far as the chest area is concerned? And two, for you, what have you learned about yourself through the first couple of games with the intensity of the finals and how you're managing that so far in this series?
First, I feel good. I don't want to get any more details, but I feel good. Second one, the intensity, the physical. You said intensity and physicality. I think it's up a notch for sure. Both teams played a lot of games throughout the season, but I think the physicality has been on point for sure.
Standing on your right.
Luka, Eric Mora de Telemundo Dallas. ¿Cómo está el equipo y cómo manejan esa presión en cara al juego número 3 después de haber caído los primeros dos juegos? ¿Cómo manejar tanto en grupo esa presión como tú individualmente, cómo la manejas?
No, estamos bien. Hemos perdido 2, todavía no hemos perdido 4, así que todas las miradas están en el partido 3 y hay que ir a por todas.
Mark, on the left side, raise your hand. There you go.
Mark Spears, ESPN's Landscape. Did playing for Madrid in 18, does that prepare you for the finals, or is this like that atmosphere, or is this totally different?
I would say it's different. Just being 18 and 25 is a big difference. But just, it's different games. Here you play first to 4. In the EuroLeague, it's just one game, so it's way different. But I wouldn't just say that game prepared me for now. It's been throughout my career that prepared me for this moment.
On your right, second row.
Luka, por acá, Pedro Silva, Univision Dallas. ¿Cuál es el mensaje que se le puede dar a los aficionados que van a asistir al juego de mañana y también al viernes para el tercer y cuarto partido? Y también preguntarte si llegaste a ver el partido, hablando del Real Madrid, contra el Murcia de los playoffs.
Sí, mi mensaje es todavía creer en nosotros, no hemos perdido todavía y sobre todo vamos a jugar en casa con todos los aficionados. Sé que van a estar muy bien y va a hacer mucho ruido. Y sí, he visto el partido. Bonito todo lo que han hecho por Rui.
On your left, standing over here.
Hey Lucas, you're at Sohi from The Ringer. I wanted to ask you about a pass that you made in the third quarter to Exum the last game. It was the behind the back. I was just curious if that was is that something where you actually were able to see him, or do you kind of intuit that that's the spot he's going to be in?
I saw him before, when I started driving. I saw him at that spot. So when I went for layup, I saw two of me. I know he was going to be open.
All the way back on the right.
Luka, Jesús Quiñones con Telemundo. Preguntarte qué ha hecho también la defensa de Boston para poder limitar el ataque de Dallas.
Bueno, yo creo que tienen jugadores muy buenos defensivos y bueno, la verdad que nosotros no hemos metido muchos tiros. Había algunos abiertos, algunos no, pero están muy físicos con nosotros y nosotros tenemos que aprovechar eso.
Third row over here on this left.
Luka, Dante Exum spent more time playing next to you and Kyrie last game. Seemed like you were able to get off the ball, play in more off-ball actions, and he pushed the pace quite a bit. How helpful is it having him next to you and Kyrie?
Very helpful, he can dribble the ball. He played point guard, so he can help us both, save our energy. He can just bring the ball up, and he can make plays too. So it's good that he was able to find.
Standing on the left.
Luka, they've been sort of changing their spacing around trying to make you and Kyrie be the low man or and help responsibility more often. What kind of challenges does that present for you, especially when you're dealing with such a big load offensively, to have to do the help defense on so many of those possessions?
I mean, our defense is built in 5 guys, Our low man is very important, so no matter who is the low man, we know we're going to do a great job. We've been working on this the whole season, preseason. So I've been in that position a lot, with the low man. We've been working on it since preseason, so we feel confident with that.
On your right, fourth row.
Luka, buenos días. ¿Qué influencia puede tener el ritmo de juego de un equipo o de otro en el resultado final, de acuerdo a lo que estás viendo en el juego 1 y 2?
¿Puedes repetir?
¿Qué influencia puede tener el ritmo de juego, el pace, entre un equipo y otro en el juego 1 y 2? Y qué es lo que más le conviene a Dallas.
Sí, nosotros queremos jugar rápido. Creo que en el segundo partido hicimos mucho mejor con el ritmo. Creo que jugamos más rápido que en el primero y por eso hemos tenido la oportunidad, estamos más cerca, pero todavía nos queda, podemos jugar con más ritmo.
Tim in the middle.
You guys obviously wouldn't be here without your role players hitting a bunch of big shots throughout the playoffs. Those shots hadn't fallen in the first couple games for the most part. What do you say to guys, the PJs, the D Jones, Maxis, and kind of what sense do you have as far as how they're feeling right now offensively?
Just one thing, just keep shooting. We all believe in those shots. That's how we came to the finals, and that's how we played the whole season. We believe in those guys. Everybody believes. So if you're open, just keep shooting. Then you're gonna knock it down at some point.
Tim here in the second row.
Luka, along those lines, you've mentioned confidence and belief. Yes, you guys are home, and Boston held serve at home like they're supposed to. But what are some of the things that you really can look at from those first two games and say, that's going to work for us? Like, what are some of the things you can look at from 1 and 2 and say, we're confident in this?
Just trying to keep getting open looks. I think our defense has not been bad. But just we can't really score. That's our main problem right now. But I think we're getting some great looks. And like I said, we have confidence that everybody can make a shot that's shooting the ball in our team. So we just got to keep believing it.
Thank you, Luka.
Thank you.
Kendrick, chat me up here. Luka, Luka had what, 30 points last game?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. He had a triple double last game, didn't he?
Right. Yeah,
right.
He's had 30. He's 30 plus the first two games of the.
So we can pretty much admit Luka's not the problem here.
No, it's just like I said. Listen, he's shooting a high percentage from the field. He's shooting 30. He's shooting 38% from three. Now the only thing you could get is get on his behind his back. He's been awful from the free throw line. He's shooting barely 63% from the free throw line. Now, that's not gonna get it done. If he hitting from the free throw line, he done there might be getting close to around 38, 37 points in the series. But all in all, offensively, except for that, he hasn't been the problem. Like we said, the other problem's been they ain't gotten in offense or consistent offense from anyone else. I mean, they were within with everybody still having a bad game. They were within shouting distance of winning that game. If you get a normal game from Kyrie, they win that game. But like I said, Boston is making their bank that we're gonna let Luka go off, and we're gonna try to do, as they say, hold the water against everybody else, and force him just to be a scorer and not a scorer and a playmaker. And so far it's working for the Celtics.
Yeah, I have seen a couple times where Luka see the type of defense they run and be like, yeah, I'm about to step back.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's human nature, Walt. When you sitting up there, it's just like if I'm playing and you passing me the ball and I'm bricking every shot, and you don't pass the ball 5 straight times, and I'm brick 5 straight times. Well, the sixth one, you going up with it yourself, and then it may be the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th you going up with yourself because I done gave you the ball. I mean, I mean, I don't know if you was criticizing, but it was in game one. People was getting on him say he was too over passive in the first half. Well, then he still ended up with 30, but he was trying to get his teammates involved. But then in the game two, he said, "You know what? I'm going to go out because I can't really trust these guys are hitting because nobody knows your teammates better. Know your teammates better than you do, and he knows these guys are getting the funk where they can't hit shots."
Z-Mac says, just tuning in. Do y'all think KP plays tomorrow? No, I think KP is done for the rest of the series, and the parade will start. We getting us a championship if Porzingis is gone.
Listen, I know Porzingis tried to put up the tough guy role, but we just read off what that injury is. It's basically he could barely jog out there. Now you tell him he's got to go out there for 30 plus minutes and go play basketball.
Oh, we going at him. We going at him.
Then, you know what? I hope he does play because he can't move. And if that's the case, Kyrie, put him in action with Luka and Kyrie and go at him. If they try to help him, then it's up to other guys to hit wide open shots because you can't cover everybody. Especially if you got a guy that's hampered out there, and you know he's hampered, especially on the defensive end. Because like I said, offense, I'm not too worried about Kyrie Kristaps on offense. I mean, he had that hot start in the first half of game 1, but he's been pretty much regulated. What he's making his claim as in the series is on the defense. He's been great on the defense, especially redirecting shots, chase down blocking shots, being able to turn at the rim. So if you can take that away, they have no shot blocking but him. Al Horford's not the shot blocker. He's not the defensive player that he is. He's a good defensive player, but he's not the shot blocker. He damn sure not the shot blocker he used to be back when he was with Atlanta, when he was all NBA defensive. So that tones them down a notch very well on the defensive end. And now you get at least you get more opportunities because, like we talked about, what Boston likes to do, they like to funnel you into Kristaps. They play up on you tight, and then if you get by them, they funnel you to the shot blocker, and then it's either you kick out and they're athletic enough to get back out on 3-point shots, or if you want to put it up, Kristaps there to block it. So without that changes their defensive philosophy, leaps and bounds.
Very true. All right, so we got Kyrie, and he did some talking. We can listen to Kyrie real quick and hear what he had to say. A guy who's got a lot of explaining to do, right?
I need him to do some playing because that's why I need him to do some playing.
Got a lot of explaining to do, Kyrie. A lot of explaining.
Curve to do great.
Might have went too far ahead.
Situation before.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Here goes Kyrie.
We'll take first question here on this third row. There you go. On your left.
Mike Leslie, WFA. Kyrie, I know the other night after game 2, you started talking a little bit about, hey, I've been in this situation before, down 0-2, and come back in a series. And I know then you walked into the locker room and told the guys, hey, we're fine. Where does that confidence come from? How do you instill that in the rest of a roster that hasn't been through this the same way that you have been?
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it all year. Failure is the best teacher at times, and it can inspire you to do great things. It's our first time being in the finals as a team with this group. We understand who we're up against, the competitive level, the nature of the finals, the competitive level we have to play at. And then also the adjustments that we have to make out there on the floor, just as players. The coaching staff is doing a great job preparing us. But it's our job as players to make those adjustments and play even harder, especially when the game's getting a little out of balance or we have a lead and we want to extend it a little bit. So a lot of it is just a learning curve for myself, for my teammates, and also a peace of mind that we give each other that, we want to give ourselves a chance by leaving it all out there on the floor and playing our best and preparing the best way we can. So that's literally been the focus since game 2 ended. Was just putting our best foot forward, coming back home, feeling good, feeling familiar, and letting our game speak for itself.
Fifth row on the aisle on your right.
Hey, Kai. Blake Elliott, 105 through the fan. How confident are you in just your own personal game, kind of getting back on track? I think even to your own standards of where you didn't want to be in games 1 and 2, coming back home, where are you at mentally just in your own game?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing of that is just accepting that I haven't played well or up to my standards or as well as I would have liked. Being back in Boston, there's such a level of desire that I have inside of me to play well and wanting to be there for my teammates. So as a competitor, it's frustrating, but I don't want to let that seep in or spill over to any other decisions I have to make there as a player and continue to feed my teammates' confidence. I have been down 0-2 before, lost a series, won a series. So I know what it takes and also understanding, how to prepare for something like that mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. But first was just respecting your opponent, and then most importantly, just putting your best foot forward when we go out there, man. It's as simple as that.
Tim, standing on your left.
Kyrie, obviously Boston has a bunch of guys that can throw at you defensively, but you spent a lot of time with Jaylen Brown. He's talked a lot this year about the pride he's taken in improving as a defensive player. I was just curious from your perspective watching him, how have you seen him grow at that end, and what do you think of the way he's been playing in this series?
No, he's been playing great. He's been one of the emotional leaders on their team, and defensively he's making it difficult. And that's what he's been doing all year. And for the past few years, he's really tried to make his mark on that end. So when you take pride in what you do on the defensive end, it's going to show. And I think he's really been separating himself on that end. And then offensively, to be able to do it on both ends of the floor is even more impressive. So, this is what makes the finals even greater, is going against somebody that great on that end, has a lot of high energy, and is going to make it difficult, but we got to go straight at him.
Jeff, fifth row on the left.
Jeff Zilgate, USA Today. Kyrie, what didn't you like about games 1 and 2? Was it more than missed shots? And then what does a much better game look like for you in game 3?
Games 1 and 2 is just about our total team effort and how we can control a lot of the mistakes that we made out there, whether it be turnovers. Obviously, the missed shots are going to happen. That's a basketball game. I can be a lot more fundamentally sound, technical on my shots, and not get into the paint often where it's 3 or 4 guys around me and I'm not making a pass. They're sending, specific strategies against me to make it difficult. We're at the highest stage in the world, so, it's a small sample size. We only get, a 7-game series potentially. So I just can feel the stakes being raised up a little bit more. The pressure is natural, makes diamonds. But I think for us as a team, we just have to control what we can control on that end of being able to match their pace, but also feel good about ourselves when we're getting stops. When we get stops and we get out in transition, we're a better team. When we're getting stops and giving up offensive rebounds, or we're getting stops and then we're turning the ball over, it hurts our chances to even be in the game. So the margin of their victories haven't really displayed the full story, in terms of the Celtics beating us, but we just have to continue to lean in on each other, especially when it gets tough out there, because we're going against a great team, and they're not going to stop pressing us. They're not going to stop their pace. They're not going to stop testing us on both ends of the floor. So we know what we're in for, but now we got to raise it to an even higher level, and it starts with me.
Same row towards the center.
Hey, Kyrie, drafteados from Spain. The other day and now you say that it's not the first time that you are in this position, down 2-0 in the finals. Can you tell us what you learned in 2016 that is helping you right now, and what are you sharing with your teammates from that experience?
Just sharing with them that it took a lot of resilience. It took a lot of will to win in 2016, but that's also a different team. We had time to fail together. We had time to go through our trials together. We lost in 2015, and a lot of guys came back in 2016, and we won. So there was an inner motivation there. And we also knew who we were going against and how well they played. So I think if you have a healthy way or perspective of looking at where we are now, it feels like we are that team that's gaining the experience, that's being able to fail at this level, and now we have an opportunity to respond, and that's all you can ask for in a basketball season. If you asked me in September or October, would I want a chance to be down 0-2 and having a chance to respond in Game 3 or be out of the playoffs, I think I would choose the former. It's as simple as that in terms of just putting in perspective. We're only teams left, and this is about chess. That's all it is.
Next question here in the front.
Kyrie, here with NBA social media. I'm a correspondent for today. It seems like, you play the game free, day in and day out. I just kind of want to know the, different variables, whether, the people you surround yourself with. Does it come from your work? Does it come from, different routines that you do? Just want to, kind of get your thoughts on, how you are able to, go in and play a, free 48.
Yeah, no, it's a great question, Kay. I think it starts with, just being aware of your own goals and what you want to accomplish, your team goals, how you can help accomplish that, but also what's going to bring you peace of mind off the court when you leave it. Some of us would say family, video games, other business entrepreneurial opportunities, but just helping you have a healthy balance with the game. The game is going to be the game. It's going to torment you emotionally. You're going to fail. You're going to succeed. You're going to make shots. You're going to miss shots. But you want to be able to go home to a great family, people that love you unconditionally, and those that are going to be truthful with you. I'm grateful that I've been able to build a tribe around me that has all those. So, dealing with a lot of the criticism when you're young or even when you're older of how to accomplish something like I'm trying to do right now, there are going to be a lot of people that want to see you fail. So get used to that too. There are going to be a lot of people that are going to be naysaying and wanting to see you kind of destroy yourself in the process. So I would say just focus on the people that really love you for you, and your teammates are there to support you, especially when you know them through and throughout. And then trusting the people that have been there before you. They'll give you a lot of advice to help you reason or rationalize what's going on. So that's a great question, brother. And it took me a while to figure that out and find that peace of mind. And that's why you get a chance to see me up here. But I definitely want to see you accomplish that peace of mind a lot earlier than I had to, man, because it's not worth it to let anybody's opinions get to the best of you, or people that have never been in our position, don't know what it takes, don't know the sacrifices, never will. But they guess, and they try to make it up. So show them respect, but at the same time, understand that we're all human at the end of the day. All right.
Take final two. Last one in the middle, and then Tim over here on the left.
Kevin Gray, Mavs Radio Network. Kyrie, a lot's been made about the bond that you and Luka have formed throughout the course of this season. You having been in this position before, being down and coming back to win an NBA Finals, how are you helping him manage this situation? How are the two of you helping each other, especially knowing what you're trying to accomplish over these next couple of games, especially here at home?
Yeah, well, it started with me. Just telling my hermano, I got to play better for him alongside him. And, in order for us to, accomplish our goal, we both have to be playing well, and we both have to be doing the little things and doing whatever it takes to win. So easy conversation, but it started with me reaching out, just letting him know that, it's my fault, taking accountability for not playing particularly well. But also I got to continue to trust my guys around us or around me and, have fun in the process. We've gotten this far because we've been a great team, not because we've just put it on me and Luka. It's been a total team effort, total organizational effort to get thus far. So we just got to keep trusting in that. So pretty simple conversation.
Tim, last one here on the left.
Tim Reynolds with the AP. Kyrie, I'm guessing that there's a lot about the defense from the first two games that you've probably liked quite a bit anyway, from time to time at least.
Rather win.
Of course. The fact that the D has been good in stretches, how much does that help the confidence standpoint going into?
No, it's man, we definitely have had some moments of positivity on the defensive end where we've gotten the missed shots. Again, when I just remember one play that comes to mind, just where potentially could be down 6, and then Peyton Pritchard comes down and hits a 3 going into the fourth quarter, where it gives them a little bit more breathing room to have the game in their hands. So just being aware of some of the plays that they're going to try to make at the end of quarters, the plays that they try to make to start off the game to get them going a little bit, the plays that they run when we're in the lead. We've had the lead in the first quarter 12-6 both times or 13-6 both times, and we're feeling good about ourselves, and they come out and they run the same play 4 times in a row. So our IQ has to be at an even higher level, and also our communication and trust has to be at an ultimate level where we can just trust our instincts out there.
Thank you, Kyrie.
Appreciate you guys.
We will have for the Celtics coach.
Listen, Kendrick, it's plain and simple with Kyrie. He's just got to play better. I mean, at this point, I'm done listening to all the talk and all that with Kyrie. I just need to see a game. I just need to see a good game.
Yeah, man. If it was if the championship was the press conference, he'd be the MVP right now. But it's about on the floor. He says all the right things, but I'm with you at this point in time. You gotta translate that to the court. Looking at Kyrie's stats, Walt, in the finals. Actually, in his career finals average, he's a 26-point player in the finals career wise. Right now, so far in these finals, he's averaging 14 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 turnovers. Shooting on a split of 35, 0, and 100 on 37 TS shooting percentage. That means, if anybody doesn't know, 35, 0, and 100 means he's shooting 35% from the field. His field goal percentage is 35. He's shooting 0% from 3, and he's made all his free throws. So when we talked about that early on, he's 0 of 8 from 3. And it's not, and if you watch the games, he's had some clean looks at 3. We've seen Kyrie, and he talked about it. Maybe just getting him out of Boston, getting him back home, because he looked like a guy that was pressing out there. There was a report out there that in game 2, he was jawing back and forth with fans early in the game.
You see, the game was over, he told Boston, "I'll see you in game 5."
Game 5, and like I say, so we don't want to say that the Boston fans are getting him, but actions are better than words. So he just need to think. Listen, get him out of Boston, get him back into the confines of his own facility, and he just needs to hit shots, and he needs to. And I think as far as not knowing the game plan, I think the game plan is get him going early, get him some confidence, get him in the friendly confines, let him go off early, and see can that translate not only throughout the game tomorrow, but translate throughout the rest of the series. Because like we talked about before, as much as he talks about, it's a team thing. We know that guys got to hit shots. We talked about all that. But for the Mavericks, have to win this series against a great Boston Celtics team, and they are great. They won 64 games this year. They won the most games. They had the best record throughout the season. For them to beat this team, they're going to have 60 plus from Luka and Kyrie combined. There's just no other way around it. Not 40, not even 50. They got to have 60 or plus going up to stay in this series. If they can't get that, then it's a wrap. Whether it's a sweep or in 5 or in 6, it's a wrap. It's advantage Celtics.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna take the Mavericks to win tonight. So listen, tomorrow's a must win for the Mavericks. There is no tomorrow after tomorrow if they don't win. There is no tomorrow. This is what the attitude they got to come in here with.
Right.
But now that we've got that out of the way, now it's time to talk about Kendrick's favorite team in Dallas. His favorite coach. Don't put your head down, Kendrick. Don't put your head down, Kendrick.
Do this.
Yeah, Kendrick. We gotta talk about him. We gotta talk. Don't scratch your head. Don't scratch your face. You know who I'm talking about. Another basketball team here in Dallas.
Sorry, my jaw hurt for some reason.
No, don't make your jaw. Yeah. As the Minnesota Lynx are taking on the Las Vegas Aces right now, NBA TV, a good women's basketball game to watch. But
I got an update right quick. It's not
you got one?
It's not looking so good for the Rangers. They're down 3. They're down 3-0. Give a 3-1 home run hit by the Dodgers in the bottom of the first by Smith over on Dunning. So Rangers down 3-0 to the Dodgers. Looks like it's gonna be that kind of night. So
yeah. Well, somebody who had another night the other night. That's the Dallas Wings. We had the Phoenix Mercury in town, and we went double overtime. It was the return of Brittany Griner too.
Man, Brittany Griner been up in Russia. Say, man, this stuff is easy right here. I've been in the gulags of Russia, boy, and I can sit there and play against the Dallas Wings. Boy, it's a field day.
Boy, did she? She tore Tierra up down low, boy, didn't she?
Yeah. It's just listen, man. If you're not knowing now, I'm not a fan of Coach Trammel. I think she's got.
You gonna love this interview that I got a Coach Trammel here in a few minutes.
She just got Mike McCarthy vibe written off on her with me. I'm just not a fan.
This fool say Brad Griner. Come on, man, don't do that. Don't do that.
Come on, man, don't do that. Listen, Listen, she was in the gulags in Russia, man. You survived the gulags in Russia.
Have you heard her talk yet? Look at her. Look at her right here. Boy, she's killing T. She was getting teared at work.
Yeah, man. I think she's a part of the Olympic team. We're gonna talk about that a little bit also. But yeah, man. Dallas Stars, rough start. Looks like it's gonna be a long season. We now know who the best player on the team is. It ain't Enrique. it ain't Enrique. Your best, like I've been telling you before, your best player is sitting there injured. She's sitting there injured, and her name is Satu. Until she comes back, it's gonna be a long year. But like I said, it was a long game.
Yeah, here it is. Oh, nice pass. Go get him, Maddy. Get him, Maddy.
we know that's
let him.
Yeah, we know it's Walt's favorite player.
Yeah, Maddy, that's my girl. Maddy give him buckets.
Yeah, Maddy's got Maddy to me got Maxi Kleber face written on her.
Stop it. Get off my girl, Maddy. Maddy is a bucket. Maddy was a bucket at Villanova, and Maddy is a bucket here for the Wings.
She's a very bland, ordinary woman.
Yeah, but she can shoot that thing. Maddie's a bucket. Maddy's got game.
Yeah, I think when we talk about Maddy, how well she's playing, it's the equivalent until, and don't find it discriminatory, but if you do, that's fine. The world's biggest midget.
Maddy's sophomore year.
The world's biggest
look at Maddy. Get him, Maddy. Get him, Maddy. Give it to him.
Maddy on this team is like the tallest midget. The reason why she's scoring is because ain't nobody else can do it.
Kendrick, Maddy is an amazing baller.
The reason why Maddy's scoring because ain't no, besides Enrique, can't nobody else put the ball in the hoop. So she got to score.
Not true. Look at that. Look at that right there. Sevi with the
is that the same Steph? Is that the same Steph you talking about? The little small ass guards that can't do anything. Is that what you said?
Small.
Oh, there go Brittany.
Here goes Enrique.
Congratulations to Brittany on the birth of her newborn son. Her and her wife. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I forgot what this was. I can't remember her name from the Mercury. Her right there. Boy, I like the way she shoots the ball.
I tell you what, man, she's got a face only Maybelline can fix.
That's not true. Sophie Cunningham. That's who that is.
Sophie. Wow. Oh, come on, BG.
Oh, nice pass here. This Donnie Taurasi. Oh, come on, Donnie.
What the hell happened there? Maybe you shouldn't be on Olympic team.
Don't do that.
We're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
Oh, that's is that Kalani or Tierra? No.
They like the same person. Does it really matter?
No, they don't. Kalani. Oh, look at Maddy. Give it to him, Maddy.
Yeah, world's tallest midget.
Can't say that word anymore. It's disrespectful.
Well, I'm just putting it in perspective. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Oh, Momo. Oh, that's not Momo.
What was that?
This your draft pick right here, Kendrick.
That's Josh Green. That's Josh Green right there.
No, it's not.
Josh Green was a woman.
Oh, Donnie Taurasi gave it to her on that one.
How you let 50-year-old Donnie Taurasi give you the work?
Hey, Donnie Taurasi, that's female Jordan right there.
Yeah, but she's like 50, ain't she?
It don't matter. You got it.
Good grief.
Oh, Enrique. Okay, Enrique threw it up.
Yeah, but and that's kind of look. I mean, that shot was tough right there.
Brittany Griner. Good. Tierra just can't do nothing with that. Just barbecue chicken the whole time. Now this girl right here, Momo was balling. Momo balled the other night.
At least somebody got to. Good grief.
What did
BG with the right hand?
Yeah, BG had 24. Momo had 10, and Tierra was actually the second leading scorer with 20 points. Tierra almost had a double-double. She was 20 and 9.
There go chicken leg Taurasi right there.
Boy, you better stop it. Get you a bucket any time.
Chicken leg Taurasi.
Oh, here goes your draft pick right here. JC. There you go, Kendrick. Oh!
She hit a shot.
Look at that.
Squirrel, a blind squirrel does find a nut someday, don't it?
Oh, let's see. Oh, Enrique. You know where it's going.
You know she ain't afraid to shoot.
You know where it's going.
She throwing all kinds of junk up there.
The Wings actually played a pretty good game up until halftime. Look, Tierra, get him, girl.
That's why they call it a 2-half game or 4-quarter game.
Oh. Maddy had
There go chicken leg. There go chicken leg Taurasi hitting that jumper.
Maddy had a tough night. Maddy had to guard. Good shot, Enrique. Maddy had to guard Donnie Taurasi.
How many Taurasi had?
What did Taurasi do? Donnie Taurasi, she had 20.
Okay.
Not bad for a sophomore. Donnie Taurasi had 30 the other night.
Back in the day, Taurasi back in her prime years would have gave that girl 40.
Taurasi she just came off a 30-point game before she went to this game.
Yeah, but prime Taurasi would have gave her 40.
Oh, stop it. Donnie Taurasi's still a bucket. Oh, Brittany Griner, my God.
Oh! Yeah, she's comfortable now. Remember last season, she stepped in, she basically out of shape. They played about a year. Now she's got an energy up. She's got a health back. Energy
okay, Tierra. Oh, nice little move there, Tierra. I like it. You got to knock that down next time.
Who's wide open?
Taurasi traveled on that play.
I mean, they playing like Dallas Maverick defense right there. So it's wide ass open.
Here goes Momo.
Yeah, there goes Momo.
No, Brittany Griner, give me that.
Be big.
Oh, come on, Tierra. Come on, Tierra. You can't put your back to her.
Yeah, Tierra ain't built for that. That's skill right there.
Whew. Donnie Taurasi still got it.
To me, that's like Shaq versus Eric Dampier.
Oh, okay. Okay, Tierra. Watch out, Brittany Griner. Don't hop now.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't hop now. Don't hop
Don't
now.
do that.
Oh, Sophie. Sophie shooting that thing.
There go Maybelline Sophie right there. I see. Oh, big. Get big.
Oh, come on. Look, Tierra, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this girl. She doing it.
That's a Hall of Famer right
there. Oh, okay, Tierra. Get big.
That's basically all Tierra can do, just putbacks.
No, that's not true. Tierra can shoot that thing. She got a little shot.
Yeah, he ain't helping the record.
No, the Wings ran out of gas later on down the line here.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
They've been running out of gas a lot.
Well,
somebody get them some
Oh,
juice
good
box.
pass. Oh, good pass. Good pass.
I go Maddy with a foul off a turnover.
That wasn't Maddy. That was JC.
Oh, JC. Okay. I couldn't tell them apart.
Oh.
For the Euro.
Damn.
Hey, JC.
Oh, Enrique. Oh. Okay, Enrique. Got something for you.
Got to send your ass back to the Big Ten on that.
Monique. Sorry, Momo. We'll get him next time.
That's what you said next time.
Oh, look at that. There it is. Maddy open. Oh, don't leave my girl open. Do not leave my girl open.
The world's smallest, you know what?
Stop playing on her top.
Go Taurasi. Got them chicken legs. Still giving people that work.
Oh, okay, Momo. Okay, Momo.
Oh,
God. No. Wait, that was a foul, right? Okay, good. Oh, good play by Sevi.
Here's these ordinary guards. Then another turnover.
Come on, Sevi.
That's another turnover.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, God. Chicken leg Taurasi ran out of gas. What the hell?
The door was open. The door was open.
What the hell was that chicken leg?
The door was open.
Man, some bad basketball getting played right now.
Right there?
I don't know. Some bad basketball playing getting played right there.
Right there. They should have got the ball back to Maddy right there. Oh,
Enrique!
Never mind. Enrique hit that.
How many shots you put up? How many shots you put up?
Don't worry about those numbers. Don't worry about those numbers. Don't worry about that. Okay, JC. Don't worry about that. JC put the ball in the basket this time. Look at Momo out there balling.
Dang, right in your eye, Enrique.
Yeah, it's
in your
all right.
eye. Play
All
some
right.
defense. Oh, she
It's all
shot
right.
free throws.
All right. Man, Brittany Griner had a game the other night.
BG. Oh, chicken leg Taurasi, boy.
Come on, man. What you supposed to do with that, man? What are you supposed to do with that, man? What are you supposed to do with that, man?
Oh, chicken leg Taurasi still giving people that work after 40 years in the WNBA.
Oh, Enrique, put it up. Oh, in there.
Man, don't they seem like tough shots? I mean, just hard.
They are some tough shots, Enrique take.
I mean,
Put that ball in there, Momo. Put that ball in there, Momo.
Get big. Get big.
Come on, man.
Get big.
Come on, man. Stop playing on my girl Maddy's top. Stop leaving my girl Maddy open. Do you not understand? Read the scouting report. Don't leave my girl Maddy open.
She's just like an ordinary person.
Stop it. Stop it. We in overtime. Oh, we got Shams down here joining us.
I just got in from basketball practice.
Yeah, we're just checking out some WNBA highlights. Just looking at.
Oh, I hear you being a front runner for Enrique.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, I told you I wasn't mad at Enrique the way she played the other day. Enrique did good.
I still want to know how many shots. How many shots she put up.
Don't worry about that part. Don't worry about that part.
I mean, damn shots she put up tonight.
Nah, don't worry about that. We'll discuss that later. Don't worry about that.
Hi, Kendrick.
Hey, sis. Come on, BG. Give it to her.
Ah, damn.
You too little, Terrence.
Oh, where you going, girl? Come back. Oh, she missed it. That was a nice move by Enrique, though.
That's a double overtime game, man.
They ran out of gas. They ran out of gas.
The story of their season, they ran out of gas.
I didn't know they were 0-4 in the Commissioner Cup.
It ain't the first time Coach Trammel done said that. You know.
Oh, look at it. Look at it.
Look at that. That ran out of gas. I ain't trying on transition defense.
Yeah, Kalia Copper is a baller.
Okay, Sevi.
Yes. That's the little ass point guard you say can't play, right?
Yeah, a little undersized.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know how bad it was to watch this game, watch us lose in double overtime, then flip it over to Channel 8 and watch the Mavs. That was my day on Sunday.
Yeah, we caught 2 L's that day.
Well, don't worry, because the Rangers kept
the Rangers won that day. They won that morning.
Well,
so.
they ain't win tonight because they finna catch that L tonight.
Oh yeah, they got the Dodgers this series. Yeah, this may get ugly.
They finna catch a whole bunch of L's, boy.
And wasn't that game on ESPN too?
Yeah, it's on ESPN.
Yep,
It's on
ESPN.
Bally's also.
Oh, it was. I thought it was just on ESPN.
Boy, this game got out of hand quick, did it? Went to tie to 7.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, Kendrick, I tell you what, this is the moment I've been waiting for right here. This moment, right?
Oh, you mean Martha? You mean Martha McCarthy right there? Martha McCarthy.
The moment I've been waiting for right here.
Melissa McCarthy.
I have been dying to get your thoughts on this press conference here, boy.
She giving the team juice boxes. Come on, let's go hear what Hayseed had to say tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to hear this one. You're gonna love this one.
If we would have got to the building earlier than we did, we'd have won this game.
That's not what she said. That's not what she said at all. You gonna leave? You gonna get them off, Coach?
Actually, chicken, they're down 3-1. The Rangers are down 3-1.
Kendrick might not be allowed in the arena. Don't worry. He'll never be allowed in that WNBA arena. Hold on. But listen, we got something that Kendrick needs to hear right here.
If I want to see L's, I see him at my house.
Love the fight.
Maddy Seagrass, Sevi Uzun, and Coach Trammel. If we have any other requests for players, we can handle those after. And we'll take questions for those in person.
Oh, functions too. Thoughts on today's game?
Oh man, going in double overtime, some incredible moments. Obviously, love the fight. Love the determination to be even in that position. Thought we had, we limited their threes. You know, that's something they talked about of shooting 30 to 40 threes per game. They live and die by it. So to hold them just to 27%, I thought was extremely well. Our bench outscored their bench for the 5th time this season, which is progress, which I love. Maddy, I'm just going to mention her right here because she's double-digit points for the 7th straight. And Sev, I mean, she's
what does it mean?
doing an incredible job. I mean, she is coming down and knocking down 11, ended on a +4 for the game, and so there's a lot of great things that. And our post players as well. I mean, they had a tall task, you know, and BG, but I thought they did a good job.
Coach, you guys had 21 turnovers in today's game. Do you look at that as more of a communication issue?
Wasn't that positive, Kendrick?
Or was it just something Phoenix was doing on the defensive end?
Well, I look at it as we forced 21. And so there's a little balance there, but yeah, I think there's times that with their physicality, you know, of bumping and trying to force a little bit or picking up, you know, the dribble at times. I think that has something to do, but still, we got to do a better job of valuing the basketball for sure.
Coach, at the end of the first overtime, y'all got to stop with about 5 seconds left. Were you?
Where? I'm sorry.
Sorry, at the end of the first
Yes.
overtime, you got to stop with about 5 seconds left. Were you thinking about calling a timeout, or did you want the
No.
fast break opportunity?
Sometimes I'll just listen to the team. That's where the players coach comes in, right? Sometimes you just want to roll and not let them have a chance to set up and, you know, what they're going to do defensively. Sometimes you just got to row. We know what to do.
Coach Terrence Johnson.
How are you? I'm doing great, considering, right?
How do you feel about the end of the game, the call on Tierra McCowan to be fouled out and didn't get a technical?
Yeah, well-
Technical on it. But
Yeah, well, actually, they're pulling it up for me right now. I was talking, so I didn't get to see it. So I'm anxious to go back and watch it. I know that our video coordinator has it up on the TV ready to go. And so what did you think? Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with you then. I'm gonna go with you.
Coach, let me.
You should go to me first since I'm a coach.
Damn, you have your hand up. Did you have something that you want to add? What just happened there?
Guys, I just want to say I've been more critical of my girls than I've never said, oh, well, it's progress. We got more bench points out of.
Yeah, we got more bench points.
I've never said that.
We moving on up. We're achieving something.
And and she said, oh, what do you think about the 21 turnover? Oh, well, we forced 20 something. That wasn't a question.
What the heck? You talking about deflecting? Listen. When I told you this chick is the female version of Mike McCarthy, Mike McCarthy will never answer a critical question on it. He always deflect. And that's basically what you have. We still got some more of her. Go and continue.
Okay. Okay. Well, here's the thing, Kendrick. The thing is that we keep hearing is that the team is kind of short staffed. We're waiting on some players to come back. I mean, she only played 8 players and what?
You're missing Satu. You're missing Satu Sabali, who is a huge player for the Wings. And another guard. That does play a part, but LT is just god awful. I mean, I don't like to call coaches god awful.
Post-game conference.
But I just don't understand how you as a coach have made some adjustments. I mean, Enrique is gonna die on that court. Enrique's gonna die on that court.
Yeah, she shouldn't have played. How many minutes did she play?
She played the whole game.
Yeah, Maddy played
overtime.
Maddy played 48 minutes. Momo played 47 minutes. Enrique played 50.
Trust me. Sometimes you get exactly what you want. She wants to shoot all them shots and be the fundamental of that offense, but you get exactly what she wants. Listen, I said it before, but say it again. Satu is your best player. Is getting proven out. This team, well, now they've lost 5 straight. They're 1 and 3
I don't
at
think
home.
Satu's the best player.
Yes, he's best player on the team.
Starting to look like
I don't
it.
think-
He's best player
I
on the
mean,
team.
no, because y'all are so critical of Enrique.
It ain't just about scoring. It ain't just.
But
I mean,
Enrique plays defense too. She had a she had a lot. She caused a lot of turnover. Y'all are just now tuning in and watching.
That's just like that's just saying just like Luka. Well, he gets steals, so he plays great defense.
I didn't say great defense. I just said she played some good defense.
Good defense.
Like,
that's in between great and bad, ain't it?
Oh my God, y'all newbies are awful.
They're 3-7. They've lost 5 straight.
Newbies are awful.
You know, well,
yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, Ken, you need to be more more open-minded when you watch these games.
What? You know what? This was you know what? These
27 shots.
Listen, these are I will be positive. Those were 5 competitive straight losses they had.
They had to lose a single game.
I'm saying they were competitive 5 straight losses.
Yeah, we just don't do too good in the fourth quarter.
They're not out here like Walt's favorite person, Indiana Fever, who gets blown out.
Oh yeah,
by everybody.
Oh yeah. You talk about my girl Cece, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, I hate her. I don't hate her.
Yeah,
I don't hate her. I don't hate her. She just her people makes me annoyed with her.
Her people. Who's her people?
Her fans. They're like Trump supporters.
I'm sorry,
They're
Shams.
like Trump supporters.
I'm sorry, Shams. I just like 3-pointers.
Oh, you mean
that's sad? That's sad. You like to go for the threes?
You mean those fans that every time she goes to different arenas,
like
they have to move the game to main NBA arenas where she can sell out 17,000.
That was one game. One game she did.
Hey,
one game.
you can say what you want. It didn't happen on nobody else.
You're right. But my thing is
this.
this. Okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna say I hate the girl, but I'm hating the dialogue around her. Let me say that. Like everything is being catered to her, and it's annoying. Shut up and let her play basketball. It's getting very annoying.
Guess what? Everything was catered around. Listen, that the league was catered around Magic Johnson, Larry Bird to Michael Jordan.
I wasn't alive.
And then I was alive, and then it was catered around him from the moment he got there, and it wasn't a damn thing. Larry, Magic, Dr. J.
But you gotta understand the things with Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp, how they're making themselves look right now with the whole Caitlin Clark dialogue. It's disgusting.
What's disgusting? What's because they're telling the truth?
They're not telling the truth. They're not telling the truth. They're not.
But hold on. Look, listen. They're trying to let you see the big picture of getting money. I'm putting this way. I put this on my threads. I had gotten this conversation with this chick from work. I don't know if she's gonna be great.
Very sexist, this chick.
Yeah. She tried to write me up for some BS. But anyway, I'll call her some chick. I don't know if I might have. I don't know if she's gonna be great. I don't know. Who knows? But I do know she sells tickets. She puts eyeballs on your product, and she puts
the Aces do too.
In your listen. As much as I love Asia Wilson.
The Liberty do too.
But they ain't putting eyes on this product like this girl.
But the thing is, okay, cool. They're putting the butts in the seats or whatever, but they're watching. I mean, I'm not saying I hate her as a basketball player. I'm hating the dialogue around the team. And you guys gotta admit, like, this is getting.
Do you hate her because she's white? Do you hate her because she's white and getting all these eyes?
No.
But it's got to be some truth telling in here because
Are you trying to call Shams a racist?
No, because that's about to piss me off. That's about to piss me off. Because I'm a basketball coach. If you're not gonna let me explain myself, and you're gonna keep talking over me after you ask that question, which I think is the most idiotic question that you could ask me. Now
I'm gonna really talk over you. Okay, it's just like when you go over when and I've been accused when you have a white dude in the hood, every park, he's giving people the business, and they go real hard on him, and it's not because he can't play, it's because he's white. They said this white boy, this white dude, who this white dude, and I just asked the question. I'm not saying that you're a racist. I'm not saying you're not. But I'm just. It sounds like to me it sounds like to me the energy given off is because this white girl's getting all these privileges that these other players, mostly sisters, had to bust their behind and never gotten, and now we have a problem with that. That's all I'm asking. Is that the issue?
So you put it like that. It's not because she's white. It's not because she's white. It's the fact that they thought she was going to come over to the WNBA and crap was going to be sweet, and it's not sweet. But my thing is, they're lifting up this girl, this woman, this young woman. Yes, she's putting up 30 points on one of the sorriest teams in the league or whatever. But there's no coverage of what Asia Wilson's doing. That's what I'm saying. And people who have been watching the WNBA for years has known that this product has been a great product that they have shown. Kudos to what Caitlin Clark has done, bringing the seat in the money. Kudos to her bringing the revenue and more eyes.
Got me a WNBA fan.
More eyes is creating dialogue that I hate about it. Like, I'm to the point where please just go start watching something else, because every little hard foul is being critiqued.
I will agree with that.
every little thing, her not making the Olympic team is a whole nother issue.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Hold on, kid. That's kind of weird too, because it's like, bro, like, it's not the last Olympics. There will be other Olympics for Caitlin Clark to join.
And my thing is this: if you look back, rarely is there a rookie that to make the Olympics team in the WNBA.
It's not even that though, Shams. It's just the fact it's like, this is not the last Olympics. Like, let it go, bro. Like, she will go to other Olympics. You get it.
It's not that. It's money. Listen.
The Olympics are not hurting for money. It's not hurting for revenue.
But women's sports are hurting for money. And
I'm talking about Olympics. Olympics.
No, the Olympics are not hurting for money. But women's sports and putting eyes on women's sports are. We have not had that problem. We do know what's the greatest. Who's the greatest soccer team in America? It's the women, right?
Yeah.
Women. Okay.
Oh, Megan Rapinoe and them, right?
Okay. Now you do know they make double less than the men do, even though the men are sorry as hell. It's about putting eyes. And don't give me rookies don't make. I listened to First Take, and some of the stuff Stephen had was garbage, but some of it was flat out the truth. Kristen Laettner, only reason he got on the Olympic team, he got picked over Shaq and Alonzo Mourning
because he was Caitlin Clark at the time. He was Caitlin Clark at the time.
He was white. He was a Wooden Award winner. He was a two-time national champion. That's
you look at that roster. Whose spot is she taking on the Olympic roster?
Listen, sacrifices have to be made. I don't know who.
Hold on.
But you're trying to grow the product. That's all
I have
you're
a
trying to
question.
do.
I have a question, Sham.
What?
And I'm not saying they should, but didn't Brittany Griner just make her debut this season?
She did, and the reason she made it is because she's one of the only 3 true 5s that the WNBA have. If you've noticed, there's not many true 5. The Wings have 2, and then there's Brittany Griner. If you don't put Brittany Griner on that team, when you go against China and Japan, who got these 6'6", 6'7" girls,
come on, we got the best talent in the world.
It does not matter.
I'm gonna agree with Stephen A. with this. You beating everybody by 30 with her or without her. It don't matter. Are you beating everybody with her or without? You beating everybody by 30. If the Team USA does not bring home gold, it won't be because Caitlin Clark was on the team and not a center. It won't be because of that. I guarantee you that.
Had to put they put a center on the. I'm telling you, like, they don't have a true. So you're telling me Caitlin Clark should have took Brittany Griner's spot?
I don't know who spot she should take. But I
was just asking. I
understand, but you guys got to look at it. The Olympics ain't hurting for no revenue and bringing, and they ain't hurting for ratings. That was the people argument. That was her fans' argument. Oh, the ratings are gonna go down because Caitlin Clark. The ratings ain't never had an issue when it came to the Olympics. They sent their best 12 players in the WNBA. And Caitlin Clark is not one of the 12 to 15 players right now.
He puts asses in seat, and we're not. We're not talking about the Olympics. Of course, the Olympics not going to hurt for ratings. It's the Olympics, but we're talking about women. So we're talking about women's sports.
Yes, but and then again, I ask you, who do you take off the Olympic thing? And nobody can answer this.
Female.
I don't know.
Nobody can answer that question for me.
Listen, I'm just trying to grow women's sports as quicker than
women's sports are not going to grow when it comes to the Olympics. No. It's not going to grow right then and there. It's not going to grow.
I think you had this girl in there, and those eyes are going to be on that team. It's going to be on that team. No, it's not. No, it's not. You trying to tell me you trying to tell me they're going to draw more than the men do? Men's basketball team.
Have you looked at the
men's
men's
roster
this year?
No, they're not. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. If Caitlin Clark's on that team, it'd have been even money.
I don't care about that. We're trying to win gold. So you want Caitlin just to go? You want Caitlin to go and not even play?
Chef, what did I just tell you? You beating everybody by 30 with her or without her? You beat them by 30.
Okay, Kendrick, put it like this: her fans, you be her fans right now. You put her on the team.
Would you be this so demonstrative about her if that was Juju or Juju Watkins?
I wouldn't care because I really would. I would be the same sentiment would happen because here's my thought. She has to come in and prove herself and be one of those top 12 players in the league. Those 12 players that they sent over
right
there.
now she got a bigger deal than most women.
Correct, she does.
Right
she
now.
does. But those 12 women that they sent over there, you're not gonna sit here and tell me, oh, Juju comes right in, she automatically gets on the team because of her ratings and her views or whatever she brings.
Why not? Kate Beckers, put them in. Because something wasn't selling.
No, I kind of agree with Shams on this because
something's not
Angel
selling.
Reese, they didn't put Angel Reese on the team.
And the coach is who's the coach? Who's the coach? Who's the coach of the women's team? Who's the coach of the women's team? Don freaking Staley.
I tell you, it's a bigger audience than just the hood. Talking about
it's Don Staley.
She is Don Staley.
Yes.
Coach? Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. And then she didn't put nobody. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Look.
I get it now. I get it now with Don Staley. I get it now.
No, she ain't got no animosity towards that girl.
When Caitlin Clark put your ass out,
Rob it. She love Caitlin Clark. She gave Caitlin Clark the flowers.
He didn't put Aaliyah Boston on the team.
I got it
now.
Hold on,
Rakia Jackson.
Sham, can I stop you?
None of those girls.
Aaliyah Boston don't even deserve to be on the Indiana Fever right now the way she playing. I mean, my God, that girl feet so bad. What the hell did she work on this all season? My God, it's terrible.
But
my God, it's terrible.
But Kendrick, I'm here to say this.
I didn't want that game. She looked bad.
Aaliyah looks bad. I'm just here to say, I'm looking at a standpoint of basketball. I understand you're blowing out the teams, but I'm also here to say, if you put her on the team, she was not going to get more than 5 to 7 minutes a game, if that.
I'm just trying to put eyeballs on the product. That's all.
Because all these analysts are saying, all these other analysts are saying, she wasn't the biggest snub of the WNBA not making the team. She was not the biggest WNBA snub.
She wasn't. But I would be more upset if they put like Angel Reese or Cameron Brink or somebody. But at the end of the day, Angel Reese is having a good season.
Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, Rakia Parker, all these rookies are having great seasons, and none of them made it because there's no reason. And then none of them beats out anybody who's on the current roster.
Right,
you got Diana Taurasi, you got Kelsey Plum, Asia Wilson, Jackie Young, Nefessa Cox. Like these
Kelsey
girls,
Gray, Brittany Griner.
Ain't nobody else on there whose spot they gonna take.
Yeah. I can. Oh, Sabrina Ionescu, Alyssa Thomas, Jackie. Yeah,
I'm just trying to put. Listen, I hear what you're saying, but I'm talking dollars and cents. I ain't talking basketball.
Guess who's gonna be the star? Guess who gets to be the star of the next Olympics
Olympics team? In pro years, she will. Caitlin Clark.
She's gonna be the main star. She's gonna be the main
star.
thing when
her
it comes
and
around.
Reese. Her, Angel Reese,
Yep.
Juju,
Everybody.
like they're all gonna be on the team.
Angel Reese need to develop a jump shot before
She's already working on a jump shot. If
She's
you
working
watch
on it,
Angel
but-
Reese play basketball, you see she's making a
It
jump
ain't look.
shot.
Technically,
that jump
she
shot's
really
busted.
don't. She really don't even have to develop because she getting all her points. That girl is averaging a double in one of the top and ranked as number 4 in top rookies of the year. You want to know where Caitlin Clark is right now? Number
Don't
8.
answer that. Don't answer that.
Number
Don't
8.
answer that.
Number 8.
Wow.
Well, just in fairness to my
I'm
friend,
just trying to grow the product.
Yeah, in fairness to my friend,
I'm also grown. You got to think about what I coach. I coach young girls. I coach young girls that play basketball who loves Caitlin Clark.
There's always got to be a face. There's got to be. It's got to be a face.
But my thing is this: there are other women. Shoot, if you wanted to, Breanna Stewart's having an amazing season.
And if Breanna, let me tell you something. If Breanna Stewart just walked in some mall somewhere, I'm pretty much thinking it's a lot of people wouldn't know who she is because she looks normal.
You're crazy as hell.
No, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid.
Crazy, Stu? Are you talking about Stewie?
She's a normal looking person.
I know you're not talking about Breanna Stewart.
Hell, if I walk by Caitlin Clark, I think she the same way. She look like Peyton Manning with a wig.
Wow.
You look like Peyton Manning with a wig.
Wow, really? Really? Really?
They all look the same to me.
I just said she looked normal. I didn't say anything discriminate about Stewie.
I don't understand why CC had to catch that slug tonight.
She had to catch that slug.
Unfair.
I mean,
I'm
she's
just
like,
you just said if Breanna Stewart walked in the mall somewhere, people wouldn't know who she was.
You know why I can say that? Because the casual fan wouldn't probably know who Breanna Stewart is.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
Have you lost your damn mind?
I'm perfectly saying.
No. The
right here.
casual fan, because here's my thing. We got all these new people who want to come in.
And why they coming in?
Can I finish my statement?
Sure.
Can I finish my statement? Like, are you gonna let me finish my statement?
Well, you could have said yes, sure, about 3 times ago. You just
you didn't.
Brianna Stewart is a freaking gold medalist.
I understand what Caitlin Clark is doing for the WNBA. I am proud that she's doing it for the WNBA, bringing all these new viewers, bringing up this new money, bringing all this stuff in. I understand what she's doing. I do, but my thing is this: the baby girl got some growing to do. She got to grow up and be more tougher, and she got to figure out how to work through her kinks with her coach, because her coaches has set her up to fail right now with this team because they're not running they're not playing her style of ball. Nope. But what my thing is this: you touched on the casual fan. All these old new fans that came in, they don't know what the WNBA was before Caitlin Clark, so they think Caitlin Clark should get every single pass. When it's not what she's gonna happen, what's not gonna happen. If you watched the game last night between the Indiana Fever and Connecticut Sun, that baby got cooked. Yeah, she got cooked by Dejan Carrington. She got cooked.
Baylor's own Dejanay.
And guess what? And guess what? If you want to grow the game, you're going to need them casual fans to actually turn to actual fans because you didn't have them before Caitlin Clark.
I understand that, but they got to be logical.
They ain't got to be nothing. They pay their money. Listen. The consumer. Listen, I work in business. The consumer runs everything. You don't. The business don't run the business. The consumer runs the business. I work the business. I work in corporate America. It's all about the consumer.
Well, good for you, but you don't have nothing. I got a problem. with you disrespecting Stewie the way you did a few minutes ago.
Come on, man. Listen, I'm not like Sham talking about she's like something with a weave. I just said if she walked if she walked in Detroit
or like her daddy
or somewhere in the hood or something like that. I don't think nobody. I mean,
everybody knows Breanna Stewart. Stop it. Everybody knows Stewie.
They're not the same two people.
No, she like her daddy. She look exactly like her daddy.
I'm just saying.
She's her daddy's son.
Do you see who this is? Do you not see who that is? Them is the same two people.
Wow, really? And now you really do hate Caitlin Clark.
No, this was just a funny meme. That was just a funny meme.
What are you doing?
It was just a funny meme.
She is her
I don't
daddy's
hate
son.
the girl. I don't hate the girl.
Why you putting that thing up there?
My thing is this, I talk worse about Tierra McCowan. She one of the ones who look just like her daddy.
That's exactly what it won't. That's exactly what won't. That's exactly why I said what I said. I said if it was Juju Walkers, would you have the same energy? Would y'all have the same
Absolutely,
energy?
I would.
If this sister was getting all this pub, even though she didn't deserve it, man, boy, she goes.
Absolutely. Well, Juju actually is very pretty. Juju is actually very pretty.
She turned up the league, man.
My thing is that I'm go worse on Tierra McCowan because you look at her, she look just like her daddy.
Wow.
That's one of the ones that you say, oh yeah, she look just like her daddy.
Wow. Wow. Really?
Really?
Now, you want to jump down my throat because I said Stewie. Is she wearing a mall, so a normal mall, nobody would know who she is.
I'm gonna know who Tierra McCowan is.
But you said Tierra McCowan.
Well, would you know who Tierra McCowan is?
I will know what she look like.
You said Tierra McCowan it should be called Terrence.
No, I didn't. No, she didn't.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said she looked like her daddy. I said she looked like her daddy. That's all I said.
She has strong features. She just has strong features.
She has very strong features.
Very
but people
strong.
look at me and tell me I look like my daddy. They tell me I'm spin an image of my daddy.
But you say that different than what you said about ago.
No, I didn't. I just I said the same thing.
Oh yeah, you did.
No, I did not. Bro, what did I not say the same thing?
That was a shot. That was a shot.
That's not that. She said that she all she said was like her daddy. She has strong features.
Oh, come on, man.
She got strong features.
Very dominant.
Her daddy name is Dayron. Dayron.
Repeat that.
Daddy not even Terrence. It's Dayron.
You want to repeat that?
What Sham said?
Oh, what you numbing on your breath? What you actually say?
I just said Tierra has very strong features.
He said he said something else.
Dominant features.
Stop it.
Dominant, strong features.
Woo! Man.
Sham, back on CC. My girl CC, she got to work through some bad coaching right now because the coach is trying to turn Caitlin Clark into a point guard, and I don't understand this. Why we're not getting back to we need to get back to the threes. That's all I want us to do is get back to the threes.
The
threes ain't gonna help you win the game, man.
The coach name is
they don't even run plays for her to get open to shoot threes at all. They do not.
Lisa's name is sir.
Christy Sides. I know. Yeah. I made a mistake to call her that chick the other day, but I'm not.
I know Tierra McCowan mama is 5'6", her daddy is 5'8", and she somehow turned out to be 6'6".
And what are you trying to say?
I was just saying how height is weird.
Listen. This is a safe space. We tell it like we is. We tell it what we feel. Say what's on your mind. Get it off your chest.
I was simply saying I didn't know her parents were that short for her to be that tall.
She's just saying that her height genes are strong and dominant too.
Yeah.
Really? Now you didn't think you want to say Sham? Love it. What? He sit up trying to be funny.
I just said they said they were strong and dominant.
The Minnesota Lynx are blowing out the Las Vegas Aces right now.
Thank you,
that is a sneaky good team right now.
And you know what? It's funny you say that because I was just looking at the schedule here and I was like, the Minnesota Lynx coming to play Dallas. Do I really want to see that? That's going to be a boring game.
All they do is jack up threes. You talk about a team that jack up threes. Baby, they shoot by 43s a game.
And I'm looking here at Chance. They like 8-3. The Lynx are.
Yeah. I've watched at least 4 or 5 of their games. And when I tell you Nafessa Collier, Kayla McBride, like these are some hoopers on this team. They're running the aces.
Yeah, aces don't look like they're gonna repeat. They're gonna three-peat this year.
Yeah, Asia Wilson.
Nah. They know they're a championship team. Ain't nobody. I don't see another team unless the team come out the woodwork.
Well, Angel said. I mean, not Angel. Asia said it best. She said, "Man, we out here playing like these teams ain't coming for us. Like they not trying to take our head off.
Like they're down right now, 69-51.
I like the move with Kate. The glue. Well, she's not the glue anymore. She's Kate Money Martin to the starting lineup. I like that.
Yeah. That's another rookie who is turned
She
it
might be
on.
rookie. She might be rookie of the year.
I think the problem with the Aces
Nah,
is they may
gonna give it to CC.
they may be exhausted.
Oh no, she can't get it right now. She can't get it right now.
They don't
CC's
want
gonna get it.
they don't want back-to-back WNBA championships. They may be exhausted. It just may be a tired basketball team.
And Jackie Young has missed the last few games. She came back today, but the reason why Minnesota is winning, they're threes. I mean, both teams has hit like double-digit threes. I think right now, they had 9 threes apiece. I think going into the half. Like,
didn't the Minnesota Lynx draft the Samoan girl?
Yes, the girl with the Oh, she's so nice. She's nice. P something.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to see her play. That's why I wanted to go to that game to see
Is
her play.
is that the chick from South Carolina?
Yeah.
That's the girl from South Carolina?
No.
No.
That's Camila Cadosa.
No, the guard.
No, this girl's not a guard. She a post.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's kind of she's kind of heavy set a little bit.
I'm about to get you her name right now.
Hey Shaz, why you getting there? Any chance that the Aces can get
Lisa Pila? That's her name. I knew that's what her name.
Alyssa Pila. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any chance that the Wings can get a chance they may end up with the number 1 pick in the draft?
Well,
yes, lose every game. Lose the rest of the game. Let's go get Juju.
I don't know, because the Mystics, boy, they trying really hard to be
Mystics won their first game today. They beat Atlanta. They won their first game. They beat Atlanta by double digits.
What are you doing, Mystics?
I don't know. Oh no, this is this girl, Kendra. I'm gonna make you remember her. She's the girl from USC.
Okay.
She was a Samoan from USC. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was with Juju. Didn't she play with Juju last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I remember her from.
She's laying. I mean, like she's crying and stuff.
You watching the Aces game? She got hit, bro.
She got hit in the back of the head. Yes. Chicken says she's a solid center. She is.
She got kicked in the back of the head. Ooh.
Oh yeah, she got kicked in the back of the head. Oh, Kendra, you might be right.
She
is crying.
And she just signed a Nike deal. Elisa Pilla did. She just signed a Nike deal. But like you said, Kendrick, y'all's girl is bringing a lot of endorsements. But they were, Sabrina had a shoe. Stewie, I think, is getting a shoe. The big one who should have had a shoe, Asia Wilson, is about to get her signature shoe.
And that's good. That's good. That's what we want. Oh my God, she got kicked in the back of the head.
Yeah,
twice by our own teammate and another player. Good
yeah,
Lord.
that's that old Derek Lively injury right there.
Good Lord.
She got up. I bet she play again though. I bet she ain't in a concussion protocol.
She all right.
Shots fired at Derek Lively.
What we talk? We talked about Mavs. What's your before we get on another topic? What's your thing on the Mavs as far as the game 3? We know Porzingis has the injury. What is your thoughts? You came in late. What are your thoughts?
I got a weird feeling the Mavs are going to protect home court advantage. They're gonna steal game 5. I just got a feeling the Mavs are about to go on a run. Like I said, I've been saying it all year. This team is resilient. The key to this is none other than Kyrie Irving. He has to figure out what's going on. But role players play better at home. Derrick Jones Jr. does not look like the Derrick Jones Jr. we need him. He may need to just take the MLE next year. We ain't even got to throw the bag at him.
I told Walt that better remember look like where he at right now.
Yeah. And it looks like Josh Green is almost unplayable sometimes. I got into it with somebody. I ain't gonna say I got into it, but I told Walt to go check it out. I did not get into it with the guy, but he told us to let the offense run through PJ Washington. And I said,
my buddy Ro at the shop, he said the exact same thing to me too.
My thing is, every time PJ Washington brings that ball up the court, it has been a turnover. And when I was like, he can't
Luka
dribble,
ain't doing no better himself. So
Luka's doing too much, and I think He's looking for his teammate. A lot of the times when Luka is turning the ball over is Drew Holiday is playing some good old defense. Like I don't think he works on a shot in the off season. He just works on straight defense.
I think somebody said that. I think somebody said that he works, and also he works on strictly stopping plays.
Yeah, and I think Luka need to do the same. But my thing is
he's going overseas to play basketball.
People been saying around Twitter that Drew Holiday's punking Kyrie.
I mean, he is. He is punking him right now.
That's they say he's been on. This ain't just been this series. It's been ever since Drew Holiday been with Milwaukee and Kyrie with Brook. He's been every time they ask him to stick him, he's been sticking him. So
I think what a change needs to be happening. Kyrie can put him in a pick and roll or something. The Mavs just need to get back to playing Mavs basketball. They have not. They played it a little bit in game 2, but again, get close and attempt to make a run. We get it close, and nobody can hit an open shot. None of the threes. We ain't hit double digit in threes. So hopefully coming home, you get a little home cooking. You get a little bit. Your role players start coming. Thank God they haven't tried Tim Hardaway.
Well, get ready.
I don't think they're gonna try him.
Yeah, I mean, you got to at this point because
they can't get shot. Nobody's getting shot.
Massey's scared to shoot. We got to get somebody out there who just wants to at least put the ball up.
I just read out the stat. Luka has 8 3-point makes. The Mavericks have 5 of the team. As a team, has 5 total themselves as a total. So you got the other guys got 5 total. So at some point, you got to. I mean, guys can hit shots. You got to try something.
That's why I said coming home it may be a good thing because role players play better at home.
Shams, are you worried that we've been talking to people national media been talking about how quiet Jason Tatum's been? Are you worried that one of these games Jason Tatum's going to explode for a 30-40 point game?
No.
Cool. He can explode, but you just got to counter it. I mean Kyrie got to go for 30 as well.
If Jason Tatum goes for 30 points, the Celtics lose. So
my thing is he just you saw it last game. That man just wasn't making no shots. Like you're at the point of cool, let him shoot. That's where you're at with it. I'm not gonna say that he's not gonna go for a 30-point game because I see one coming in the future. But tomorrow you better hope you get out there. You better punch him in the throat early, and you better play your game. Tomorrow, if you don't, I mean, of course, if you don't win tomorrow, the series is over. You can cancel the parade, cancel everything. But you got
damn, Walt, you got a lot of work to do after tomorrow.
Why?
If you lose tomorrow, you canceling the parade.
You don't how many parade plans. If they lose tomorrow, you got a lot of work to do. So you got to cancel the
floats. Cancel the floats.
You got to be on the phone with a lot of people tomorrow night.
The crazy thing is the Mavs, the defense in Sunday's game wasn't as bad as the defense in the first game. What my concern is Drew Holiday slipping under that backside and being wide open, and nobody's figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, he's playing the dunker spot. He's in the dunker spot.
Like
that's a good change up from Joe Mazzulla. He's put him in. He's pulled the center, which Al Horford and Kristaps are basically 3-point shooters. And what he's done, he's put them out, which means he's taking the center out there with him, and he's put Drew Holiday in a dunker spot, particularly on a bad defender, which is his Luka or Kyrie, and trusting that they're going to make bad defensive breakdowns in the back end and as far as the low man on the back end of that defense.
Well, I think right now, I think Lively is. Oh my God, he has been god awful. He's looked like the rookie. He's looked bad. I'm hoping that. Yeah, it's not. I just don't. You win tomorrow. I think the Celtics got us in 5. I'm going to the game on Friday. It's gonna take a luck and grace of God to tie this series up. Because you had your chance on Sunday to steal that game when they didn't even shoot good from three, and that was the game you should have won. That was the game you should have stolen.
Exactly. This is what I'm worried about. The Celtics already had their bad 3-point shooting game. They shooting ways now, and because as bad as they shot, I went back and looked at all the playoffs. They usually have one, possibly two games where they don't shoot the ball right, and then those are the games you got to win. The fact of the matter is that they shot 25% from three, and you still took a L. You just missed a big time opportunity you may regret because the Celtics talked about this, especially Shanzi who talked about this. Me won't talk about the Celtics are what the Houston Rockets envision James Harden and his Rocket teams would be. That's penetrating to the goal, kick out for threes. Everybody's shooting 40%. That's what basically Celtics are doing. And on the particular times they don't shoot the ball well, you have to win those games because when the Celtics just shoot normal, when they shoot normal, they will shoot you up out of there. I mean, it will get out of hand. They go on these runs. Where they go on these runs? Oh wait, Plum and somebody else getting into it over there.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Want that smoke?
Oh, she cussing. Yeah.
Yeah, Plum frustrated about Waller. You know,
Kelsey Plum getting into it with somebody the other night.
When you
she told about her shot she blocked. Yeah, she let her know about it. She let her know about it.
Let me tell you something. When you sexually frustrated.
Oh, she said get that weekend. Oh,
when you sexually frustrated, that kind of happens right there. But anyway,
they want to beat that's because they want to beat the Aces. The Aces got a target on their back. She wanted all the smoke with Kelsey Plum.
But Sam,
got a nice crossover though.
Ooh, that was nice. See, and let that big head Caitlin Carr. They go, oh my god. I bet you that would have been all over. It would have been all over ESPN.
Really?
Don't do that.
Really? You reached all the way. You reached all the way. Where you at, Sam?
You know if that was CC getting into the altercation. No. You gonna let me finish? You know if that was CC getting, and we would have an ESPN alert right now talking about.
Sam, where you live at? Where you live at?
I ain't telling you.
Oh, where you live at? What area you live at? You reached wherever you was. You reached all the way to Indiana to deliver that shot. Wow.
I don't know.
Reached all the way from Texas to Indiana.
All you know is she got a championship in Rockwall. You don't even know where she just know she got a championship over there in Rockwall.
You reached I ain't know her arm stretched that far from Texas all the way to Indiana. I mean, good Lord. But anyway,
Kelsey Plum want the girl and then she want a one-on-one. Now I'm finna kill you.
Want a one-on-one?
Yeah, I'm finna go on.
She ain't even got her on one-on-one. Because the girl number 2, I'm watching it.
Yeah. Kelsey. Oh, damn, Kelsey, you missed that one. This Darren Wallace situation is taking more of a toll on her than we thought.
Sam, do you agree?
He just retired.
Sam, do you agree?
More time for him to make more music.
With Walt now is that for the Mavericks to win this series, Luka and Kyrie have to
go for 60,
score at least 60 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they wasn't winning this series without that happening.
Who do you think other than Luka and Kyrie that you can you can count on to get you something? PJ? Okay.
He has been your best player in this series besides Luka.
Okay.
I mean,
he's actually been the most aggressive out of everybody. Like he's the one putting the ball on the floor, just like going to the basket. Like I don't care. He just can't make the three. He just can't make the threes.
Yeah, he can't make the three, which is I understand. He didn't get in foul trouble last game. He's been more aggressive. He's like I said, he's been your second consistent player besides Luka.
Think the Wings think the I'm sorry, I think I got confused. I think the Aces really just call it a night, let AJ and Kelsey kind of sit this one out the rest of it.
I think you should let them fight.
Oh,
okay. So now since we're on the Mavs real quick. knowing what you see from this series, if the Mavs don't win this series,
I know what you're gonna say.
What?
I know. Let's go. I know what you're gonna say.
It has exposed your weaknesses from your role players. Who is somebody you're gonna have to go get? Because I am at the point right now, you cannot go into next season with Derrick Jones Jr. as your starter again.
Well, me and Walt we talked in the post game about this, and it's
Well,
either one.
I'll answer this. I'll answer this. It's simple, Shams. We just draft Bronny and bring LeBron in.
Oh, so you want? Oh, so you want two more other guys that can't shoot? That's what I told you. Seriously, I mean, that's Walt's dream. That's Walt's dream. But
you know who I really want on this team.
I would like a DeMar DeRozan or a Lauri Markkanen.
Well, I take Lauri Markkanen. He actually can shoot. DeMar
DeRozan
is not a shoot. He's
but if DeMar DeRozan come here, he'd have to come off the bench.
He's not straight. The way the Mavericks play, they play high pick and roll and kick out to the corner threes. So I agree with what you're saying on two front, Shams. If it's in the starting lineup, either PJ or Derrick Jones Jr. One can't be, both can't be on the starting lineup. You have to get a knockdown shooter to at least threaten to where you can play high pick and roll with Luka and Kyrie, because what teams are going to do if they got two guys that can't shoot on your corners, they're just going to pack the paint and play high low with double teams on Luka and Kyrie and take away your lob. So you have to have that threat.
That's what they've done. They've taken away the lobs. Series.
If you want to keep the starting lineup, to say this, you're going to have to go get you a 20-point 6-man scorer,
somebody off the bench
who can get you 20 to 30 points. It's one of y'all.
I know a guy.
Who walk?
You know him. Same guy.
Yeah, you know him. Guy who's a guy my coach could grab him off of in free agency, dust him off a little bit, get him open for some threes, and get this thing going again. We just need to make sure Orlando doesn't offer the house to get him. Klay Thompson would be great. Just drop him right in.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. It's 10:37.
Drop him right in.
Just
drop Klay Thompson right in.
Hey Sham, when I see Klay Thompson coming there, I got Lamar Odom vibes. You know,
Lamar Odom helped the Lakers win the championship.
Hey, they used him up. They used him up in LA like they used Klay Thompson up in Golden State. And they say, hey, you can have it. He ain't got much left. The only time you saw Lamar Odom play good when he's actually going back to LA to go back to his wife and his show, the Kardashians. That's the only time you ever see him play great for the Mavericks. Oh, I don't know, man.
Excuse me. Shamarier is right. Did I say that right? Shamarier. Yes. Could you explain to me why you have a problem with Klay Thompson coming to D-Town and shooting these threes and getting? I mean, you said you need a knockdown shooter. I mean, he's gonna be cheap. It's not gonna cost you that much.
Well, hold on. Whoa. He ain't gonna be cheap. He's not gonna be cheap. He's
not gonna cost as much as he would.
Somebody's giving him the bag.
We know Orlando. We know Orlando's talking about it.
Oh, look at the TV right now. During the game break, they got Caitlin Clark is Rookie of the Month for May.
Oh, what a prestigious accomplishment.
Yeah,
I can't think everybody deserves it.
She earned every bit of that.
Earned every bit of it.
What's wrong?
Hey, Martin's gonna get it. Hey, Martin's gonna get it this month.
Shane, why your face looks so weird right now?
Because Rakia Jackson, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese.
You look like you just sucked.
Not gonna lie. I kind of agree with Shams. I really think that should have went to Angel Reese this past month. I think Angel Reese had a really good month.
She averaged
but Angel Reese said she want Angel Reese say she ain't got no problem being a villain. Well, you know, that's what happens. You want to be a villain. People say
I ain't mad at it. I mean,
hell with your ass.
So are you saying? So you saying if Mansfield's on Kennedy Carter hadn't taken out Kennedy Clark, maybe Angel Reese could have got the award this month?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Angel Reese did jump
Dallas,
off.
the Wings Angel Reese did their butt kicked on Saturday morning. They got Connecticut Sun. They got the Connecticut Sun who's 10-1.
What else to do? They lost 5 straight. Well, I'm sure Coach Trammel gonna tell them how hard they tried in that game. You know, if we just arrived to the building on time, we'd have won that game. You know,
No, Kendrick,
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
The reason I don't want Klay Thompson, what that man's old. He ain't gonna give you what
We
you
just
think
need a
he
straight knockdown shooter. That's all we need. We just need to straight
and
knockdown.
he's not that no more.
He's what?
He's not that no more.
Well, he can. You know, if he gets here with my coach, we could definitely dust him off. My coach is good at taking old objects, old shiny objects, dusting them off and making them look good.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's real good at that. I mean, look what he did when he got here before Porzingis. Porzingis looked real shiny and good before they gave him to Washington. He got Spencer Dinwiddie. He made Spencer Dinwiddie look real shiny and good before he gave him away. I mean, he made Reggie.
Would you guys want a Spencer Dinwiddie during this series right now?
No.
Say what now?
Would you want a Spencer Dinwiddie during this series right now?
Hell no. So you can't play him either. You can't play him either. Well, you
So
want,
he's
you
another
want
Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, you want
Reggie?
On the bench doing collect the check.
Listen, Shams, if he can make Reggie Bullock look like that,
I want
imagine what he
Dorian
can Klay Thompson.
I think Dorian Finney-Smith could get playing time on this team during this series.
No.
He can cook too. Listen,
defensive wise.
Yeah, it's a reason why Brooklyn just been trying to trade. Like, damn, this dude got paid and he really don't give a crap no more. He got his mama out that chicken place cooking that chicken, man. It's all up from there. It's all up there. Don't have to worry about nothing else. Boy,
I had churches earlier too.
Mama, we ain't got to worry about nothing no more. We got money. That's how it is.
Woo, Aces down 20, boy.
Yeah, this is looking good for the Aces. But no, Shams, I mean,
yeah,
look at what my coach did. Yeah, look at what my coach did with Reggie Bullock. He made Reggie Bullock look good.
Yeah.
Reggie Bullock left here.
No, he did not.
He
did. Reggie Bullock was a good 3-point shooter until he started to say I was sniper mode. That's when he said that. Kind of shot himself in the foot.
Okay, good night. Good reference point. He did give him an island out of it. He did give him an island.
Yeah, he did get an island.
Yeah.
Got him an island.
Yeah. Somebody say he didn't go there and stay there. When he comes to basketball, stay right down that island. Oh, but anyway, anybody want to talk Cowboys?
No, I'm really sleepy.
What is there to talk about with the Cowboys? What they do?
I don't know. You know, I don't know. Just
The
wait.
headache has Mike. They're gonna all be at the AAC tomorrow, and we're gonna catch another hot L because they're bringing that loser stench to the AAC.
Where's Patrick Mahomes at? We need Patrick. If you're watching,
Oh, you know he's gonna be there. Pat's gonna be there. He might be on
winners.
the court.
We need
actually
actually
on the court.
Yeah, we need actually players actually won something. Give us good luck. Not whatever that was that came out.
He did the video.
Yeah, it's kind of shame, man. It's kind of shame they didn't look at the quarterback who actually plays here for the hometown team to do a hype video. But I'm just saying, just saying.
I think you guys are looking too much in there. I think they just did Patrick Mahomes because he's a big time Mavericks fan.
I'm just saying, man. You the quarterback of the Cowboys. The face of Dallas sports, and they won't even let you do a hype video.
No, because they're not real fans. Nobody in that arena. Anybody in that arena tomorrow in the 100 section is not a real fan.
I'm just saying.
All the real fans are gonna be up in the 300 section.
I'm saying that.
Those tickets were $9,000 down low. $9,000.
Me and Pops, we could have sold our tickets to Friday game for $8,000 and made up to $8,000.
Right.
Whoa. What? Hey, what?
I got a buddy who sold his tickets for $9,000.
We didn't sell them because I want to be a rowdy, loud, and proud Mavs fan.
Sam, you actually want to go out there for a closeout game? See them guys celebrating on your court? You actually what you want to do?
That's so disrespectful.
It's the experience for me.
It's the spirit. I can spirit them. I can spirit Jason Tatum getting the MVP trophy.
I would only spend that amount of money if it was closeout game 6 or game 7. All bets are off there. You gotta throw whatever you can to get in the arena for that game. Got to. It's got to be a closeout game though. It's got to be a closeout game.
Well, maybe a closeout game, but not just for the Mavericks. Unfortunately.
All right, man. Let's log off because
Yeah,
the
yeah.
negativity.
No, I'm
Well,
not negative. I'm just that down 2-0. What do you want me to say? What do
They're
you
gonna
want me to
win
say?
tomorrow. They're winning tomorrow.
Okay, now you sound
Yeah,
like
they
a
are because
fan.
Porzingis is gone.
Porzingis is gonna play.
Your lips to God's ears.
Yeah, I promise you. The moment he steps on that court, he'll be off that court so quick. One crossover, he's done.
Yeah,
What was that injury again, Kendrick? Thymo rep climber.
Whatever it is, he says it's like a band that's attached to the ankle all the way up to the knee. So whatever is pretty bad.
Retinacolium.
It's something.
Yeah,
Whatever it was, Porzingis tore it. You know,
yeah, there you go. Exactly. So we'll be back tomorrow night. Kendrick, what time is the game tomorrow?
7:30.
It's at 7:30.
7:30.
Eastside, your team couldn't even sniff the playoffs, so don't talk to me.
Oh.
Shams, you going to tomorrow's game?
No, she's going to Friday's game.
Okay.
Look at show got a quick turnaround for only got 1 day off, huh?
Yeah, I think
because you're in the it's both games here, but they're gonna have 2 days off if it's a game 5 going back to Boston.
But that's the thing. Like when we were up there in Boston, we didn't have a 1 day turnaround. It was a 2. You got 2 days off.
Yes, that's just how it goes. It goes.
I guess because of the travel down going back. Because if there's a game 5, they go back, so they got to have a day for travel.
Yeah, the series is designed to go 2.5 weeks. That's how they put it.
Yeah.
They want it going long. If it goes.
Yeah, because if it goes game 7 like that week, that Thursday is the NFL draft. I mean the NBA draft.
So
it's only a 13-point game now.
Okay. Well, hey man, so we'll be back tomorrow night when the Mavs take on the Celtics for game 3 inside the AAC. We hope it's a packed house. We hope things go right.
How many Celtic fans you think gonna be up in the building?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of them.
A lot of them.
Or if it's a 50-50 crowd, the Mavericks screwed.
Yeah, and get ready for them to give Porzingis a standing ovation when he comes running in the arena.
I don't think he's gonna be running.
all the fake Maverick fans, because no, he didn't do anything wrong. It's not his fault. It was Rick Carlisle's fault.
Yeah, man, he didn't do it on stealing that money. I mean, he didn't steal it. They gave it to him.
So we'll be back. So the game is at 7:30. I guess we'll get started about 6:45 tomorrow with pregame. Go to make sure we get all the interviews in that we can get. So we'll start there. But until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we will see you around live tomorrow night for game 3 of the NBA Finals.